We're back 2 years later, and by popular demand, I appreciate all the support to this channel. I'm going to continue making videos just for you. We're going to start off kind of a tips and tricks like I had 2 years ago. This new series, though, is going to be called Things You Didn't Know About the Vehicle You Drive Every Day, and we're going to start that with the brand new 2025 Subaru Forester. Now, follow me on to the interior, because a lot of those features have to do with the interior of this vehicle. All right, so on the interior of this vehicle, I'm going to start out with this button, brand new as of 2025. The Subaru Forester Touring, which is the fully feature-packed version, has this brand new 360-degree camera that if I hit this button, bird's eye view, I think that's pretty neat. So on this first bird's eye view, you hit that button, you're in park. If you hit this button right there, the touch screen, it'll actually pause it. I hit it again, it moves to the next. Something a little low key, but I think it's pretty cool. Now, if we use that 360-degree camera and we put it into drive, there's a couple of things. And I'm going to have Tyler hit on this because he's a little bit more knowledgeable on the fact. But what are we seeing on this top front view camera? That's the front, right?
Yeah, so this front right here, that red line, that's going to be a distance indicator. So what's cool about that is it's 1.5 feet from the front bumper of the vehicle. So you can put that on the curb or on the car in front of you whenever you're parallel parking, anything like that. You'll know how close you are. And you can see the guidelines showing as you're turning the wheel, kind of a top-down view and directly in front.
Okay. And then if I hit this button, now that we're at the kind of 360 top-down of the entire vehicle.
Yeah. It's going to give you, again, that top-down view with your guidelines, so you can see if you're in like a tighter parking space or anything, if you're going to clip the cars next to you.
Don't do that. All right, so what am I seeing here?
So right here, you're seeing, again, the front of the vehicle, but then also you're right over your wheel wells. So you can see exactly where your wheels are going to park. So if you are pulling up to a curb or anything, you can see a little bit easier if you're going to hit the curb and exactly where your wheel placement is going to be.
That's awesome. Okay, sweet. Next, if I use the same 360-degree camera and put in reverse, it's got your regular backup camera. The sensor's what it sees. Now I can also change a few things while I'm in reverse in this camera setting. I can hit this camera button again, the 360, or if you want to see all three things at once, you can hit it once again. Another thing to note is rear assist braking. If you're going into a tight spot, I'm not going to test it on our dealership, but if I were to get close to here and not hit the brakes, it'll actually prevent me from hitting the dealership with rear assist brake. Now, some people don't like that feature because they are trying to fit into a tight spot. If you do want to cancel that feature, put it into reverse, and when you get into reverse, you can press and hold rear assist braking, and it shuts it off. And actually, I don't think you have to hold that anymore. You now just actually have to press it, which is neat. And then these are going to be your park alarm, letting you know. Let's see if we can get that going without that right there. If I want to turn that noise off and really just hit our dealership, let's not do that. All right.
Not in today's video.
Right. But that gives you a little insight on the brand new 2025 360-degree camera that the Subaru Forester has to offer. Does your Subaru have built-in navigation with TomTom? If so, we've received this simple yet commonly asked question about why is my turn-by-turn audio not working? And how do I change it to enable it back on and off? Now, I don't know if you realized, I just moved the screen to check out another road, right? It says recenter. Don't know if you noticed, but a specific little button here disappeared. If I recenter it, it appears, and that's how I change it. Super simple, yet it's something that does trip people up. Maybe I jump into the settings screen, etc., but nope. It is just in your navigation, and right here, when, and only when, your screen is centered. I hope that helps. This next tip will help you if you're trying to climb a hill or going through snow and you want to use the engine's RPMs to slow you down instead of just hitting the brakes. Traditionally, cars have had a park, reverse, neutral, drive, and then maybe a 3-2-1 or low gear. Subaru's kind of similar. They actually have park, reverse, neutral, drive, and M also known for manual. If I go down and over, that illuminates. And I have two paddle shifters here on either side of the steering wheel, one that has a positive sign, one that has a negative sign. That would be to increase or decrease your gear, and on this specific 2025 Subaru Forester has 8 gears that you can go through. And that's actually going to be displayed right up here. The other thing is you can't stall out this engine just like a traditional manual. If you start going slow enough, it'll just bring you down to the next gear. Kind of neat, very simple, but it is a feature that your Subaru has that maybe you didn't know about and will help you during the winter months, or if you're going up a very steep hill and want to lower the gear. If this video helped you out, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content to come. If you have any additional questions, don't hesitate. Comment down below or check us out here at Larry H. Miller Subaru in Boise, Idaho.